Welcome to Easy English Podcast, the place where you improve your English naturally, confidently, and step by step. Today's topic is why you don't understand English conversations and how to fix it. Relax, listen carefully, and try to repeat after me sometimes. Let's begin. Have you ever watched an English movie and understood almost nothing? Have you ever listened to native speakers and thought, why are they speaking so fast? Or maybe you know many English words, but when people speak English in real life, your mind suddenly becomes blank. If this happens to you, don't worry. You are not alone. Millions of English learners face the same problem every day. The good news is this: you can improve your listening skills faster than you think. Most people believe they cannot understand English because their grammar is weak. But actually, grammar is usually not the biggest problem. The real problem is listening practice. Think about a child learning their first language. Children do not study grammar first. They listen again and again. Their brain slowly understands sounds, patterns, and meanings naturally. English learning works the same way. If you want to understand English conversations, you must train your ears daily. Now let's talk about the biggest reasons why learners struggle with English listening. Reason number 1, translating every word. This is one of the most common mistakes. When someone speaks English, many learners try to translate every sentence into their own language. For example, if someone says, "Hey, how's it going?" Instead of understanding naturally, the learner starts translating word by word. This process is too slow. Native speakers continue talking while your brain is still translating the first sentence. That is why you miss the next sentences. To improve, stop translating everything. Instead, focus on understanding the meaning directly in English. At first it feels difficult, but with practice, your brain becomes faster. Reason number 2, native speakers connect words. In school, we learn English word by word. For example, what are you doing? But native speakers often say, what are you doing? What? It sounds completely different. Another example, did you eat? Becomes, did you eat? Native speakers connect sounds naturally. That is why listening practice is very important. The more you listen, the more familiar these sounds become. Reason number 3, lack of daily exposure. Many people study English only once or twice a week. That is not enough. If you want fluency, English must become part of your daily life. Even 15 minutes every day is powerful. You can listen while walking, cooking, exercising, or traveling. Consistency is more important than long study sessions. Small daily practice creates big improvement over time. H3. Reason number 4, fear and lack of confidence. Sometimes learners actually understand more English than they think. But fear blocks their understanding. When you feel nervous, your brain becomes stressed. And stressed brains learn slowly. So relax. You do not need perfect English. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. Focus on communication, not perfection. Now let's discuss practical ways to improve your listening skills. These methods really work if you practice daily. Method 1. Listen to easy English every day. Start with simple English content. Do not begin with difficult movies or fast news channels. Choose slow and clear English podcasts. Listen to topics you enjoy. If you enjoy the content, your brain stays interested longer. You can listen to conversations about travel, daily life, motivation, food, sports, or technology. The important thing is consistency. Method 2. Repeat sentences aloud. This technique is called shadowing. You listen to one sentence and immediately repeat it. For example, I'm going to the store. You repeat, I'm going to the store. This improves pronunciation, listening, speaking confidence, sentence rhythm. Shadowing trains your ears and mouth together. It is one of the fastest ways to sound natural in English. Method 3. Watch with subtitles. Use English subtitles, not subtitles in your own language. Read and listen at the same time. This helps your brain connect pronunciation with words. After some time, try watching without subtitles. You will notice improvement. Method 4. Learn common daily expressions. Native speakers use common phrases again and again. For example, what's up? No problem. I'm just kidding. Sounds good. Take care. Hang on. I'm on my way. When you learn these common expressions, conversations become easier to understand. Now let's practice a small daily conversation. Listen carefully. Conversation practice. Person 1. Hey, how are you doing today? Person 2. I'm doing great. Just a little busy with work. Person 1. Yeah, same here. Did you have lunch yet? Person 2. Not yet. I'm planning to eat after this meeting. Person 1. Sounds good. Let's grab coffee later. Person 2. Sure, that would be nice. Now repeat the conversation slowly by yourself. Practice helps your brain become familiar with real English rhythm. Here is another important tip. Do not try to understand 100% of every conversation. Even native speakers sometimes miss words. Focus on understanding the main idea. For example, imagine you hear this sentence. I was going to call you yesterday, but I got really busy. Maybe you miss 1 or 2 words. That's okay. If you understand the main meaning, communication still works. Another great way to improve is thinking in English. For example, during your day, describe things around you in English. You can say, I am drinking tea. The weather is hot today. I need to finish my work. I'm walking to the market. This simple habit trains your brain to use English naturally. Now let's talk about patience. Many learners quit too early. They practice for 1 week and expect fluency immediately. But language learning is like going to the gym. You cannot build muscles in 1 day. You need regular practice. Some days you feel improvement. Some days you feel slow. That is completely normal. Keep going. Small progress every day becomes huge progress after months. Let's do a quick listening exercise. I will say a sentence slowly first, then naturally. Sentence. I didn't know you were coming today. Slow version. I didn't know you were coming today. Natural version. I didn't know you were coming today. Notice how words connect smoothly. Here's another example. Slow. What do you want to do tonight? Natural. What do you want to do tonight? At first, connected speech sounds strange, but after enough listening practice, it becomes normal. Now let's discuss motivation. Sometimes you may feel discouraged. Maybe you compare yourself to others. Maybe you feel your English is improving slowly. But remember this. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. Nobody starts fluent. Fluency is built through practice, patience, and repetition. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. In fact, mistakes help your brain improve faster. Let's practice some useful daily sentences. Repeat after me. I'm trying to improve my English. I listen to English every day. I understand more than before. I am becoming more confident. I will not give up. Very good. Positive repetition helps confidence grow. Now imagine your future. Imagine understanding English movies easily. Imagine speaking confidently with people around the world. Imagine traveling and communicating naturally. That future is possible, but you must practice consistently. Even 20 minutes daily can change your English completely over time. Before we finish, here are your daily challenges. Today's listening challenge. Listen to 10 minutes of English audio. Speaking challenge. Repeat 20 English sentences aloud. Thinking challenge. Think in English for 5 minutes today. Simple daily habits create real fluency. Thank you for spending time with Easy English Podcast today. Remember, do not fear English. Use English daily. Listen more, speak more, and trust the learning process. Your English improves every single day. See you in the next episode of Easy English Podcast. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep growing.